Alright, so I'm going to start uploading pickups videos as I go along with my collection, just to document how it's grown over the months, over the years, and kind of see what I'm picking up, and notice any kind of patterns with what I like and what I dislike. But for my first pickups, I want to actually review what I got for the Queens Comic Party. Awesome show, a lot of cool vendors there. It was very cold up in there, but it was fun nonetheless. It really did feel like a party. Um, it felt like, I recognized a few names there. I got to meet up with them, but it did feel like a bit of a party. Kind of like just a nerd hangout kind of thing. And This is my first time, so when you first walk in, you have a choice of paying $5 admission or donating a stack of kids' books to the local children's hospital. So next time I will be doing that because I have a ton of books that I could definitely give away. But once you get in, they actually give you this blind bag here, and I love the design on the bag. It's on both sides. Look at that. So I haven't opened it up yet, and I kind of wanted to do this for this video. I'm not much of a fan of blind bags, but hey, part of a mission, I'm not going to complain. So let me get this opened up for you off camera. Let's see what I got here. Okay. Interesting stuff. Alright, so... Oh, this is actually pretty cool. We got all new Dupe. I actually love Dupe. I'm not even kidding. He's one of my favorite mutants. I mean, it's Dupe. Come on, he's the man. Or it's the man. But, yeah, this is actually really cool. Got a bag and board that. But, yeah, Dupe's awesome. He's, I did like Dupe Pool. If you've ever seen the Infinity War from 2018, where with Gamora kind of combines the worlds. There was a Dupe Pool, and that's hysterical. We got an electronics, the science fair story of electronics. This looks pretty cool. This looks like a Radio Shack from the 60s. Yeah, this looks pretty rad. 1983, actually. Okay, pretty cool stuff. I do love the cover on this. We got... Oh, cool. Another one. All new Dupe issue 3. So that is issue 4 and issue 3. I might end up just putting this run together, honestly. I got 2 issues of it. We have, I believe this is Fantastic Four number 5. This is the Matt Fraction run. I'm kind of impartial on Matt Fraction, but this cover is really nice. We have issue 6 of that same run. Again, really cool, nice covers. That is real trippy. And then with the movie coming out soon, maybe I'll give it a read. Cool. All new Dupe issue 1. This cover is ridiculous. Cool. I don't know how many issues are in this run, but I will look into it, and I will most likely complete it now. Oh, cool. This is awesome. We have issue 1 of Silver Surfer. I love Silver Surfer. One of my favorite heroes. So this is cool. Issue 2. Issue 4. Alright, awesome. So I will probably finish out that set as well. And then Fantastic Four issue 4. And looks like we have a trade paperback of Astro City. Kurt Busiek. RP Kurt Busiek, man. I don't know what this is. I'm going to take a look at this, actually. I'm going to give this a read. It looks pretty thick. So, not bad. Not bad for a blind bag. That's pretty cool. Thanks to the Queens Comicbook Party guys for putting that together. Alright, so I'm going to go over dollar bin pickups first. Anytime I go to one of these shows, or cons. I love going through dollar bins. You never know what you're gonna find in there. A lot of times I'm trying to fill in runs that I need to complete, some sets that I'm looking forward to start and want like a cheap barrier to entry. So for example, we have Superior Iron Man number 2 and number 5. I'm not sure what these are doing in the dollar bin. I don't know, maybe this just isn't a very valuable set, but I really liked it. I read this actually during the pandemic on the Marvel Unlimited app. It's awesome. It's quite interesting to see when heroes become villains. They get a lot of shit done. Like when when Mr. Fantastic becomes a maker, like he does some pretty cool stuff. Villainous, but it's a lot of work that he gets done. So I don't know what Marvel's trying to tell us here. When people become villains, heroes become villains, but it's a really cool run. It's cool to have it physical. I do love the kind of Tales of Suspense homage here. But for $1 each, I'm not actually. This might have been a little bit cheaper than $1, but still, even for $1, that is not a bad barrier entry. Then we have this run I'm trying to put together as well. Cloak and Dagger 18 and 17. I just completed actually the first ongoing issues, or the first ongoing run, and then I have one more issue left in the limited series to pick up. So I do like Cloak and Dagger. I think they're kind of underrated, or they've gotten forgotten over the years. Hopefully with Marvel Rivals, it kind of, sparks some interest with the two. Also Mephisto cover. I love Mephisto. That's top 3 villains right there. And I love these covers too. They're very nice. Very good stuff. A set that I finally completed, Balder the Brave, or Betrayed. Issue 2. I've found all these in dollar bins. So I like these mini series, especially from the 80s. They're really great, easy afternoon reads to get in and get out. Art's really nice too. I don't care much for Balder, but maybe this mini series will do that for me. And then another mini series, we have X-Men versus the Avengers. I see these in dollar bins all the time, and I never pick them up. And I said, screw it. I believe it was actually buy 5, get the 6 for free or something. So I think this is why I was like, you know what, I might as well throw one more in there that I need. I'm probably going to put this together soon, hopefully within the next month. I could probably find them. Again, I see all 4 of these in dollar bins all the time. So they're going to pop up again eventually. I do like, again, the art, the cover. I think the 80s is probably like the peak when it comes to comic covers, stories, art. It's just comes all together very well. Then I had picked this up from a dealer. It was a double deal. It's $20.99 World of Tomorrow, issue 7 and 4, Doom cover, and $20.99. I actually have this box here, believe it or not, is an almost complete run of all of $20.99. So I've been trying to put that together. This is something I've taken me more than a year to do. I want to put that whole thing together. I think I only have, I know Doom, $20.99, Spider-Man, X-Men, X-Nations, Fantastic Four, and Hulk are all complete. I think I just have to finish up Ravage, Punisher, and Ghost Rider, and there's a couple issues sprinkled between those 3 runs. Funny enough, I have all the hard to find ones here at the end of the run. It's just those dollar bin ones, man. They're so elusive. You gotta just keep digging. But I do love the art on these as well. Somewhere in the middle of this $20.99 run, the art gets really nasty. but towards the end, although those last year or two, they really brought it back with the artwork and the writing too. The writing actually got a lot better. But I can't wait to dig into the whole run, do a whole review of it. I think eventually I want to kind of go through favorite covers, favorite stories, and kind of just review the whole thing. whole review. Alright, so this next stack is from a dealer that I forget his name, man. He was a cool dude. He was sitting there with my guy, Pee-wee's Comics. He's the man as well, but he had a great deal. It was 50% off all his bins, and he had some cool stuff, some stuff I've been looking forward to for a bit. We got Hitmonkey, issue 3 of 3. I love Hitmonkey. I didn't know who the character was until the cartoon on Hulu a couple years ago. But he is an awesome character. I picked up the first appearance last year. And I want to actually get into this mini series. I think the first issue has the first appearance of Lady Bullseye, I believe. Not entirely sure. But I love the cover. I love the art. Daniel Way is another person, I'm impartial to. You know, he's got some great stuff and then some not so great stuff. But we all can't have bangers, I guess, right? Unless you're Chris Claremont, which going into X-Men 207. I love this cover. I've been trying to get most of the Uncanny X-Men. I love the art. I love the stories. It gets really pricey, so I'm trying to do it financially responsibly. But man, this is just such a cool look, cool cover. To me, this is an iconic cover. We have Oni double feature with Jay and Silent Bob. I think this is the first appearance of Jay and Silent Bob in comics. I think, or there's one before this one. I'm not entirely sure. I don't remember, but I'm a New Jersey native, so anything Jay and Silent Bob, anything Kevin Smith, I'm all over it, man. Guy is one of my favorite movie directors. He's a great guy as well. I had a friend meet him and said nothing but good things about him. I'm definitely gonna crack this one open, give it a read sometime this week for sure. And then we have something I've been putting together. This is something new that I started last year. And this is getting all the Spawn newsstands that's available. I know there's some crazy, I don't know, if issue 112, 113, one of those issues, somewhere in that kind of space, in that run. I know there's it goes for thousands of dollars because there's only a couple of them even ever made. So I'm trying to be, again, financially responsible when collecting these. But I'm going to try to find all these as possible. I think Spawns are so easy to collect when they're non-newsstands, when it's just direct versions. But with newsstands, for me, it gives it a little bit of challenge to collect. I grew up with Spawn. I didn't read the comics until high school, but as a kid, the cartoon, the video games, used to play them a lot in Soul Calibur 2. Plus, it's Todd McFarlane. Todd McFarlane is one of my favorite comic book artists, probably my favorite comic book artist. So anything he does or creates, I'm all over it. But this is issue 40. I'm not sure how far I am with the newsstand journey, but it's definitely going to be challenging, and I'm up for it for sure. And then lastly, from this vendor, we got Steve Rogers Captain America, the hip hop variant. I think this is the Jay Dilla. This is a Jay Dilla, but I don't remember if this is Donuts or another cover. But I'm trying to go, again, this is another thing I'm trying to go for. I'm not even halfway with these hip hop covers. They're not hard to come by, but it's just getting really good deals on these. So again, anytime I try to get a good deal on these hip hop covers, I'm jumping on it. There's so many cool, iconic covers, whether it's iconic because of the cover or the homage of the hip hop albums that they're covering. Lastly, I'm really excited to actually go through this stack. This is from Mike Carbonaro, Carbo. He's a legend around here. He is an awesome guy, very infectious with his energy. I wish I had that energy at my age that he does. But he had these like long boxes of like Bronze and Silver Age, or yeah, Bronze and Silver Age Marvel books. A lot of Avengers, a lot of Hulks. I'm always looking for Avenger books, especially the older Bronze and Silver Age. And I'm always looking for good deals. So he gave me great deals on all these on this stack. It's a small stack, nothing crazy. But we have Avengers 187. I love this cover, and it's something I put these in Mylars. I had to get rebagged and boarded because there were some nasty bags. But it is something with the Mylars that really make these books pop, like these Bronze and Silver Age. Like they really, it like adds like another layer of color to them or something. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Maybe it's the shine, but love this cover. Iconic cover. Something I've always wanted to grab. As well as his next iconic cover, 223. Everybody loves this cover. I don't think anybody, you can't hate this. And with the scene from Civil War, that was awesome to see that kind of on screen. And I never got the chance to pick this book up before that scene. So I'm glad to get it at a really, really nice price. In pristine condition. And let me say this, the conditions on these books are insane. Like, just insane. Hardly any spine ticks. The sun's getting in the way there, but hardly any spine ticks. Barely any color, but like I don't know where he finds this stuff. I think it might be in his basement, just sitting there, frozen from time. Let me go through actually issue 12. I put this run together pretty quickly. I don't even think it took me kind of less than a month. I'm only missing issue 8 and issue 1 of this run, so I'm gonna pick those up pretty soon. But issue 12, iconic cover, iconic storyline. This is one of the runs that I tell people who want to get into comics, read this first, or give this a read. You don't even have to collect the individual issues. Get the trade paperback or find it online. Get it on the app or something. It's a phenomenal. There's not much to say about this. Phenomenal cover, phenomenal run. Glad to pick this up, and I know people are probably gonna go crazy with it when Doom comes to MCU. And another cover I've been looking for, another book, issue 47 of the Avengers. Again, any good deal out of that, great deal. I'm always looking for Silver Age for a really good prices. I'm a kind of guy who's low grade better than no grade, especially at a really good deal. And I love Magneto. Magneto is one of my favorite villains out there. Iconic. Love this cover. You got his 2 kids that he's fighting out here. And the inside of the book too looks fantastic. Like, again, I don't know where he's pulling these books from, but he's pulling them from somewhere. And last pickup, I'm so excited and I'm gonna take it out the bag actually, because I'm excited to show this, because this is my first Golden Age purchase. I was reserving it for a Plastic Man book, but I saw it. I asked him, how much are you willing to kind of part with it? And he looked at me and said, oh, well, for a good customer like you, I'll give it to you for this. And I was like, I was willing to pay what he originally had told me. And that is a Headline Comics Crime Never Pays issue 27 from 1947. And you can kind of see, so the back of the page is kind of bleeding into the cover. And I know that's kind of been a problem with these Golden Age books, as over time the ink kind of just bleeds through. You kind of have to really take care of them. So I did have to put in a new bag. I want to put this in a Mylar. I don't know if Golden Age books come, or there's Mylar for Golden Age books. Definitely want to look into that. But I love the cover. A little bit of research told me that this cover is by Jack Kirby, and there's actually interior art done by Jack Kirby. That is nuts. For the price I paid for this, holding this is just, to me, phenomenal. Like I'm like ecstatic. I can't wait. I'm gonna definitely read this. This is definitely a read. And what brought me in was the cover. I mean, this chick's gangster. She pulls up during surgery. Like, look at this. I'm not messing with this chick. And then if we look in the inside, like this, she's gangster. I'm not. She pulled 2 guns. I'm running away. There's no chance. I stand no chance. Apparently, also, Stella Mae Dixon this is based on a real story, or a real person. I'm not too familiar with Golden Age stories. I do really just love the crime books and the horror books, the pre-code horror stuff, and that's something I want to pick up from. To me, I'm still like kind of shocked I purchased this at the price I purchased. I wish there wasn't this ink problem, but price I paid, there is no complaining here at all. It's intact. It looks good. Appreciate everybody checking in. Over time, definitely my next video should be a little bit more professional. I just kind of want to get this out there as just to see how I can do. Thanks, guys.